watch it during winter break. And I will still be here every Friday, so I'm not taking time off for the holidays. So I will be here next week and the following week. We are going to get started on our hands and knees today. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Find your neutral spine, tuck the tailbone. Inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. As you inhale, feel your rib cage expand. As you exhale, knit the rib cage together, belly button to spine. We'll move into some cat-cow here. Inhale, gaze goes up towards the ceiling, finding that arch. Exhale, gaze comes to the belly button. Moving through this in a range that feels okay for your spine, pressing evenly into your fingertips. The only prep we've got today is that ball. As you do this, connect your breath with your body, see how your body's feeling. We'll pause in a neutral spine. Let's take right hand up towards the ceiling, reach, thread the needle underneath, getting some rotation and stretch here. One more like this. Over to the other side, left hand up towards the ceiling, thread the needle. Try to keep the hips still, they're nice and squared off. You're not shifting weight side to side, you're just getting that nice stretch. One more like this, and we'll pause back at center. We'll take right shoulder to right hip, wagging the tail over to one side, getting that side stretch. Back to center, left shoulder to left hip. Feel that stretch here. And pausing back at center, neutral spine. We're gonna go right out into a plank. So when you're ready, straight arm, forearm, kneeling, or regular plank, hold your plank. Find your position, gaze at your fingertips, tucking the tailbone, heels press back behind. Squeeze the glutes, find the core. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, child's pose. Give a roll of the wrists if you need, if that feels good. And then we'll come onto our backs. Laying all the way down, knees bent, feet flat. We're gonna grab the ball, it's gonna go in between the thighs, above the knees for our bridging here. Scoot your glutes in a little closer to the heels. Find that neutral spine, that little pocket of air underneath the low back. We're gonna start with just a pelvic rock. So inhale, have that nice neutral spine. Exhale, imprint the spine, tucking the tailbone. Inhale to come back to neutral. Exhale to just tuck the tailbone. It's a small movement here. It's just preparing for our bridging. As you scoop, you find the core, the glutes, you squeeze in on the ball. Your collarbone's nice and open. Palms pressed into the mat, fingertips relaxed. We're gonna be warming up our back body here. If you have any back issues as we do our bridging, you can hinge the hips up instead of articulating through the spine. Articulating just means that we're rolling one bone at a time all the way up and rolling one bone at a time all the way back down. When you're ready, inhale, exhale, slowly lift the hips up into your bridge, squeezing the glutes at the top, keeping that squeeze in on the ball. Inhale, exhale, slowly articulate one bone at a time all the way back down. Continue with your breath. Finding that squeeze of the glutes at the top, keeping the shoulder blades down on the mat, and try to press evenly with all 4 corners of the feet, not rolling out to the pinky side of the foot, really pressing into that big and second toe. If you're feeling anything in the hamstrings, scooch the glutes in closer to the heels. On this next one, we articulate up and hold. Holding nice and strong. It's a squeeze in and out on the ball, starting to activate those inner thighs. Keep the hips lifted, squeeze the glutes, breathe through it. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, slowly articulate all the way back down. So we're gonna remove the ball for these next few. As you do this though, imagine that that ball is there. Inhale, exhale, we're hinging up. Inhale, exhale, hinge back down. Continue like this. Imagine that ball is there. The knees aren't opening to the wide. We're coming back in. Strengthening the back body here. A lot of our day is spent sitting. This is that opposite movement, really strengthening the glutes. On this next one, we inhale. Exhale, hinge up and hold. 1 inch up, 1 inch down with the glutes. Squeeze the hips here. Squeeze the glutes up and down with the hips. Breathe through it. Find that glute muscle. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, hinge back down. We got one more set. Options, you can stick with either of those first 2 options if that's working better for you today. Otherwise, you're gonna cross right ankle over the left knee for a figure 4 bridge. Single bridges here, really press evenly into that left big toe. It's gonna be an inhale, exhale, hinge up, inhale, exhale, hinge back down. Continue like this. Trying to squeeze evenly with the glutes, finding that single leg bridge. If the figure 4 doesn't work for you, you could always do table or leg up to 90. Opening up the hip here as well. On this next one, we hold up, 1 inch up, 1 inch down with the glutes. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, hinge down, left side, right foot down, left ankle crosses over the right knee. Then inhale, exhale, hinge up, inhale, exhale, hinge back down. Continue like this. Finding the glute muscle here. Breathing through. And on this next one, we hold up. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Squeeze the glutes. Keep the hips lifted. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, hinge back down. Good job, guys. You can take those legs up to 90. Reach behind the thighs or the calves. Point and flex the toes. Roll your ankles one direction and the other direction. Getting a nice stretch here. All right, we're going to reach for the ball. Ball is going to come into our hands. We're going to move into our ab series here. We're starting with our single leg stretch. Ball is just going to go up to 90, right knee to the chest, left leg shoots up to 45, and we switch. 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 If you want to add that optional chest lift, ball will come up over, and you'll be up in the chest lift. Reaching. As you pull the knee in, keep a squeeze in on the ball. Find your core. You're in that chest lift. Gazes at your thighs. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it on down. We're moving into our scissors. Both legs are going to go straight up to 90. Ball is still in our hands. Right leg goes to 45. We're going to figure 8 the ball as we do our scissors. Legs stay straight. Chest lift is optional. You can keep the head down and just hold the ball. Breathe through it, really reaching the toes. Keep the spine in imprint or in neutral, not arching the back. We are here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it on down, take an inhale, and then exhale. Moving into our double leg stretch. You're gonna scoop up in a ball. Ball goes over the thighs, You reach the legs and arms back behind and scoop back in. You can add that chest lift. You either stay in a chest lift or you keep the head down. You're not coming up and down. Find the core work here. Those low transverse abdominals. Keep the back imprinted. If you're arching, take the legs up higher. We are here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it on down. Just set the ball to the side. Got one last one here in our ab set. Hands come behind the head, elbows wide, legs come to tabletop. To right shoulder, to left knee, right leg shoots out to 45. Crisscross to switch. Switch. Find the obliques here. Breathe through it. Using your core, staying up in the chest lift, elbows stay wide. We are here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it on down. Let your knees sway side to side. Take an inhale and an exhale. All right, we got the abs warmed up. We're gonna do some roll-ups. So options, you can do it without the ball. If you're using the ball today for our roll-ups, we're starting with the ball underneath the ankles, and then you'll lay all the way back down. Again, you can do your roll-ups without the ball. It's gonna create an extra balance challenge. Make sure it's even, right underneath those ankles. Arms come up to 90, inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, scoot through your core, rolling forward, stacking back up, nice and tall. We inhale, exhale, scoop one bone at a time, all the way back down, coming to the bottom. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, scooping through, finding that core work, and continuing with your breath here. We're gonna do about 2 more before we switch it up. Keep the legs squeezed together. Pressing down on that ball will help. This is going to be our last one, and then we'll meet back down at the bottom. All right, back down at the bottom. Ball's going to go just underneath the right ankle. Left leg will be hovering off the mat. If you need a modification, you can keep the foot down on the mat, but the goal is to get that left leg hovering. Same thing, inhale, exhale, chin to chest, scooping forward, forward folding, and scooping back down. 2 more like this. And on this next one, we meet down on the mat, switching that ball over underneath the left ankle. Right leg hovers, arms up overhead. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, scooping through. One side might feel more difficult than the other side. Keep the legs squeezed together, pressing down on that ball, and use your core here. We got 2 more like this. Kneading stacked down at the bottom. We're going to remove the ball. One last roll up here. You're going to take soles of the feet together, knees out wide, diamond shaped frog. As we do this, press the feet together. Arms go up overhead. It's going to be challenging here. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, scoop through that core. Press into the feet to roll on up. Stacking back up, nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, scoop one bone at a time all the way down. We'll do one more like this. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, scoop, press into those feet. Stacking up tall. And we'll meet all the way back down at the bottom. Good job, guys. Bring your knees into your chest. Store your knees wide. one direction, and then the other direction. All right, you can do a little roll up or pressing yourself up to seated. We're back into that 4-point kneeling position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We're gonna press out into the straight arm plank and hold. Options here, you can static hold if you wanna add on. It's gonna be a knee tap down and a knee tap down. So alternating knee taps, holding up in our plank. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, child's pose. One more plank here. We're going to do a forearm plank if it's available to you today. Press out to your plank and hold. Legs can go wide. We're going to shoulder tap. Right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder. Breathe through it. Hold your forearm plank. You can always just static hold. We are here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Child's pose. Back to 4-point kneeling, neutral spine, tuck the toes, hike the hips up to down dog. We'll pedal the legs out. Walking feet into your hands, shifting weight into the feet. Inhale, exhale, slowly roll on up, one bone at a time. Good job, guys. You can grab a drink of water if you'd like. We're gonna move into our balance series here. Ball will come into our hands. For our balance series, recommend either shoes or barefoot or grip socks. Nothing slippery. The mat is a little more stable. The floor is a little slippery, so just be careful. All right. When you're ready, you've got ball in hand right at the chest. Left foot stays down. We're gonna lift the right foot up and hold. Use your core, focus on something not moving in front of you. You can static hold here if you'd like to add on, taking that leg out to the side. Holding nice and strong. Bringing that knee back in front. If you want to add on, we're rotating away from that leg. Coming back to center hold. Breathe through it. Last one here. Pressing back, warrior 3. Leg goes behind, ball wherever feels comfortable. Three, 2, 1. Bring it back to center hold. Set it down. Good job, guys. Shake it out. We'll move on to the other side. Really strengthening the ankles and the feet here, helping us with our balance. Right foot down. When you're ready, left foot is going to come up to that 90 degree. And have that gentle squeeze on the ball if it helps. Breathe through it. Find your core. You can stay here or you can take that leg out wide. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Bringing that leg forward. You can rotate. That feels okay. Holding nice and strong. Concentrate. Press into that big and second toe. Coming back to center. Pressing back to that warrior 3. We are here for 3, 2, 1. Back to center hold. Set it down. Shake it out. Good job, guys. Going back to that first side. Ball is in the hands. We'll move into our tree. So options, you can have the foot down by the ankle, below the knee, above the knee, or up to the groin. Find your tree position and hold. Find an arm position that works for you. Arms can be overhead, out wide. Whatever feels better for you. Hold holding nice and strong and just concentrating. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. And here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Shake it out. Other side. When you're ready, finding that position, just not right on the knee. Inhale and exhale. Focus on something not moving in front of you. Breathe through it. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Shake it out. Good job, guys. It's something you can always work on at home. You can have a chair in front of you for balance if you need. Ball's gonna go above the knees, in between the thighs. Feet are parallel, hip distance apart. We're gonna do some squats here. Inhale, exhale, sit on down, and stand on up. Deeper you go, the more work you get, nice and slow and controlled. Flowing through the movement and finding those glute muscles. Keep belly button to spine, ribcage closed. Keep your back nice and flat, neutral. We are going to add on, you can always stick with this first base option. We are going to squat. Lift the heels, stand up, heels come down. Squat, lift the heels, stand up, heels come down. Continue like this. We're finding those inner thighs with the ball, the glutes, and still adding on with that balance challenge. We have one more in this direction and then we reverse. You're gonna go up on the toes, squat, heels come down, stand back up. Up on the toes, squat, heels come down, stand back up. Good job, guys. Keep that rib cage closed, belly button to spine. Pausing for each movement. We have 2 more in this direction. Last one. And stand it on up. Shake it out, remove the ball, shake out the legs. All right, we'll get a little stretch series here. So when you're ready, we're gonna come into like a lunge position. Right foot's gonna come forward, left foot back. You want the feet parallel and ball's gonna be at your chest. When you're ready, you're gonna start by bending into that front knee. And you can add a shoot out of the ball. The goal here is to keep both feet parallel, so you're really feeling that stretch on the back calf. It's a lengthening of the back calf here. We're gonna hold, hinge down, and come back up. You can keep your gaze up if that helps with the balance. This is our glute lengthening, so you should feel it in that back glute as you hinge. Two more like this. Last one. Coming up, ball comes up. Right knee is bent, left hand comes to the hip, ball is in the right hand. You're gonna go up and over, getting a hip lengthening. One more. Stand it in, take it out. We'll do the other side. Right foot back, left foot forward. Check, make sure those feet are parallel. Ball at the chest, pressing into that front knee. Returning to start. You can add that shoot out of the ball. Feel that back calf. Keep that back heel down on the ground if you can. hold and hinge. Holding, hinging down, and back up, feeling the glute now. One more like this. Ball is in the left hand, left foot forward, and it's an up and over, getting that stretch in the hip. Shoulders out of the ears. One more. Returning to start, bring it in, shake it out. Good job, guys. All right, ball back to the side. We're coming back down to our mat. Feet parallel, hip distance apart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Walking back out to a 4-point kneeling position. We're gonna lay on down for a round of hundreds. Options for hundreds. Feet can be flat on the mat, legs can be to table, up to 90 or to 45. We're gonna start with a few hundred preps. Arms come up to 90, inhale. Exhale, hands come to the hips. Inhale, up to 90. Exhale, to the hips. You can add in a chest lift when those hands come to the hips if you'd like. We have 2 more like this, and then we start pumping for our hundreds. On this next one, start pumping for your hundreds, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. Keep on pumping, 5 or 6 inches, deliberate pumps. Wrists are strong, arms are in close to the hips, gaze is at your thighs. If you're in that chest lift, use your breath, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60. You're in that chest lift, don't let the head rock forward or backward. Arms nice and strong, feeling those pumps, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 80, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 90. Almost done. Last set, breathing in, last set, breathing out. Scoop up 1 more inch, and then lay it on down. Good job, guys. Take your arms out to a T, palms facing up. Let your knees sway one direction as your gaze goes the other direction, inhaling to center and exhaling to switch. Nice spinal rotation. Cervical rotation here. We're going to move into a tease or prep here. Left leg goes straight down to the mat, right leg comes to tabletop, arms are going to come up overhead. We did those roll-ups so our core is nice and warmed up. We're starting with just a single leg. When you're ready, you inhale, exhale, chin to chest, come up, pressing that leg to 45, finding a V shape with your body, and then you scoop back down, leg back to table. 2 more like this. Press that left heel down into the mat as you exhale and reach. Scooping back down. Good job, guys. 1 more on this side. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Reach into that teaser position. Collarbone open. Bring it back down. We'll switch other side. Right heel down. Left leg to table. Press that right heel down into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Scoop up. That half teaser position. And scoop back down. When you get up there, your back is flat. You're in a V position. We have 2 more like this. Last one. And set it on down. Option to stick with those single legs, otherwise we're adding on. Both legs to table, arms up to 90. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. You're going to scoop and reach. And scoop back down. You can always just keep the legs in tabletop. Gotta use your core. We'll do 1 more like this. and coming back down. Last one chance. Try it if you'd like. Full teaser, arms back behind, legs straight down to the mat. Inhale. It's going to be an exhale, chin to chest. Everything comes up into that V shape. Holding and coming back down. Good job, guys. Knees into chest or your knees one direction. The other direction, there's lots of options. You can always modify. Mat Pilates is challenging. All right, roll yourself on up to seated. We're coming back into a 4-point kneeling position and we're gonna grab the ball. Ball's gonna come behind the right knee. Press evenly into the fingertips. You've got a nice neutral spine. We're starting with our donkey kicks here. Flex the foot. That leg is gonna kick up towards the ceiling. And return to start. Keep that squeeze in on the ball. Keep the flat back. Try not to shift weight and keep the hips squared off. On this next one, we hold up and pulse. Pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold up, squeeze in and out on the ball. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. We'll be going out to the side now. Fire hydrant. Out and back in. Try to keep the hips squared off. Weight is even. You're not shifted over to that left side. Use your breath, controlling the leg in and out. And on this next one, we hold up. Little pulses up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little squeezes in and out on the ball for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Good job, guys. We got one more on this side. Ball stays behind that right knee. We're going to draw some circles. Breathe through it. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse those circles, other direction. Almost done here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Remove the ball. We'll sit on back. Roll out the wrists if you need before we get the other side. All right, when you're ready, ball goes behind that left knee. Keep the foot flexed, squeeze in on the ball. And it's a start with the donkey kicks here. Gaze at your fingertips, pressing evenly into those fingers. If you press into the tops of the fingers, it'll help take it away from the wrist. And on this next one, we hold up, little pulses up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little squeezes in and out of the ball for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down over to that fire hydrant, out to the side and back in. Keep that squeeze in on the ball. Feel that side crunch as you come up. Breathing through it. On this next one, we hold up, little pulses up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little squeezes in out on the ball for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Last set, almost done. When you're ready, we're doing those circles. Knee circles here. Keep the hips squared off. Breathe through it. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse, other direction. Almost done. Push through. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, set it down, press on back, child's pose, roll out the wrist, pound out the glute if you need, get a stretch. All right, when you're ready, ball off to the side. Back to that 4-point kneeling position. We're gonna move into a side plank, so options. You can turn into that side plank, keeping the bottom knee down. Otherwise, you're gonna press all the way out into your full side plank, legs staggered or stacked. So find your position, whatever you'd like to do. Once you found your side plank, we're adding some hip dips. We're gonna press the hips down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the hips up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, other side. Find that side plank first. Once you found your form, we're adding those hip dips down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the hips up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, press on back. Child's pose, roll out the wrists. All right, grabbing the ball, we're gonna come prone all the way down onto our bellies. On our bellies, ball's gonna go out in front. You're gonna have the arms kind of together, palms together. That ball will be right on your forearms there. Gaze is gonna be down. Activate the legs, feel like they're shooting up off of the mat. We're gonna inhale, exhale, roll up into a swan and roll back down. As you do this, find the shoulder blades, have them roll down in the back as you come up. If you're feeling anything in the low back, widen the legs, keep the legs active. When you come up, it's belly button to spine. Feel like you're a flat board, you're not arching the back here. On this next one, we hold up. Grab the ball. Ball's gonna go back behind. Holding up an extension for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return to start. Set it down. Ball's gonna go the other direction when you're ready. Press up into your swan. Ball goes the other direction now for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Press on back. Child's pose, get that stretch. Done with the ball for now, but we're gonna come back prone. Last set here. If it's available to you, arms are gonna go straight out, legs straight back behind. We're gonna move into our swimming. You're in one strong long line. Right arm, left leg lifts, lowers, left arm, right leg lifts, lowers. It's gonna be a lift, 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 lift. Kick those legs. Swimming legs like you're kicking. Kick, kick, kick. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press on back. Child's pose. Coming up to a seated position, we'll move into our mermaid options. Legs can be straight out in front or crisscross. Traditionally, it's the Z-sit, but that can be tight on the hips, so up to you. If you're in the Z-sit, one hand comes to the ankle, other arm out to a T. We inhale, exhale, up and over, getting that nice side stretch. Inhaling to center. Exhale, feel like someone's pulling your fingertips. Shoulders out of the ears, belly button to spine. We have one more like this. And then getting a little counter stretch the opposite direction. Switch legs if you're in the Z sit. Otherwise, just go the opposite way. Inhale, exhale, up and over, reach. Shoulders out of the ears. One more like this. Deep. And then counter stretch. The other way. Seated position, legs straight out in front of you. Hips stay nice and level here. Sits bones are grounded. Arms come out to a T. Pulse, pulse to the right. Center, pulse, pulse to the left. Getting some rotation for the spine. Find some up and over. Back is nice and flat. It's like you're wringing out the spine here. You can stay here with the spine twist, or you can add on. You come to one side, pinky finger, pinky toe, back palm flips up, pulse, pulse. Switch to the other side for our saw. Adding flexion and rotation. Couple more like this, even yourself out. Coming back to center, butterfly the knees, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, exhale, reach back behind, little back bend stretch. Arms can come back if that feels good, opening up the shoulders. You can rock your neck side to side. Walking on in. We're going to finish laying all the way on down. Left leg straight on the mat, right knee's going to come into the chest. Give a little tug. You can rotate that leg across, keeping the shoulders down. Back to center, right leg's going to go up to 90, drawing little circles on the ceiling. Keep that left hip still. For 3, 2, 1, reverse those circles. Left foot stays still for 3, 2, 1. Point and flex the toe. Bring that knee in. Press it on out. Other side, left knee into the chest. Give a little tug. And cross that leg across, keeping the shoulders down. Back to center, left leg goes up to 90. Point the toe, drawing those little circles on the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Reverse those circles, right foot and leg stay still for 3, 2, 1. Point and flex the toe. And bring that knee into your chest. Press that left leg down. Legs are straight, arms go back behind, reach, opening up the body. Take your hands over to the right side. Center, left side. Center, you can keep your arms up overhead or you can take them out wide to a T. We'll finish with our breathing here. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling out your mouth. See how your body feels after your practice. Do you feel longer? More stretched out? Continue inhaling through your nose and exhaling out your mouth. One more big inhale in, one more powerful exhale out. And when you're ready, carefully bring yourself up to seated. We are all done. Thank you guys so much for coming. Hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you.